Hi everybody, welcome to DayZ on PC, and look at this wonderful mod that HunterZ has created. That's right, we've got bicycles in DayZ now if you want to put them on your community server, and they work incredibly well. So you can choose to spawn them in sort of just as a frame like this, and also with the wheels separately as well. But in the instructions that I'm going to show you here, I'm going to show you how to install them so that you can have them spawn in with wheels if you like, or with a chance of having wheels, a bit like when cars spawn in with the chance of having the bits on them. And once they spawn in, they act a bit like a car, sort of, in the fact that they do have an inventory that you can put a little bit of stuff on them, and you get on them. Let's go into third person by pressing F. Oh, sorry, you look at the seat, I think. There we go. Press and hold F. Now, and watch the animation of this. How amazing is that? He synced the animation of the legs to the pedals, and you've got the leaning. Woo, bit of a slide there. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. All we need is we just need some more skins. Like, it's gone out, right, went out a little bit of sync, but it's gone back into sync now. You know, for some like old rusty. I want some rusty bicycles. Hunter, if you're watching this, can we have some rusty bicycles, please? And ladies' bicycles as well. That sort of thing. Can we have a penny fart? No, don't do silly ones. No, but they look absolutely fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it so much. So let's just jump off here and let me show you how to install it now. Okay, so now this mod relies on survivor animations as well. So you want to go to Steam, you want to go to the DayZ workshop, and you want to put in DayZ-Bicycle, and you'll want to subscribe to DayZ-Bicycle, but you'll also want to subscribe to survivor animations. Now, survivor animations could well be one of the most important mods for DayZ going forward, because the limitation that DayZ has at the moment is that if you want to do a custom animation for the character, like in that case the legs going around, or say you had a animation for getting onto a motorbike, or an animation for, I don't know, using a bow, for example, you can only have one mod that does custom animations. So you couldn't have like a hunting bow mod that used a custom animation, and then a mod for getting onto a penny farthing as a different custom animation. They would conflict with each other. But by having all the animations in one place, within survivor animations, and that's what Hunter and his fellow devs are trying to do, is that then enables them to use survivor animations with lots and lots of mods. So if someone makes a hovercraft mod for getting it, and the mod for the animation for getting in and out of the hovercraft, they would then put that into survivor animations too. So it'll be this whole package of animations which modders can then use. Anyway, so you need to subscribe to both of them, and then what you'll want to do is you'll want to fire up your DayZ launcher, and when you fire up the launcher, it will then download DayZ-Bicycle and download survivor animations if you haven't got them already. And then what you want to do is you'll want to fire up your FTP program as usual, and you'll want to find the workshop folder on your computer. It'll probably be something like C, Program Files, x86 Steam, Steam Apps Common, DayZ Workshop. Or if you're still having trouble trying to find it, if you just go to any mod in the launcher, click on the little arrow, click on the three dots, click on Open Folder in Windows Explorer, and this will take you to exactly where it is on your computer. Left click up here at the top. That then gives you the address of where it is. You can copy that, go into your FTP program, paste it into there, press enter, and that will take you to exactly the same place, which is pretty cool. So once we're there, we just need to scroll down, and you would find DayZ-Bicycle, which is there, and you would log on obviously to your remote site, which is on the right hand side. DayZ-Bicycle, right click, upload, and then I've already done it, and then go down to survivor animations, which is there. So left click. Is it left click or right click? Left click. No, it's right click, isn't it? Right click, upload. That would upload that. And then what you want to do is you want to open up one of them and just go into the keys, and you've got the Hunter by key. So then make sure then you go into the keys folder on the server, and then you would upload the key. It's the same for both mods, so you just need to do HunterZ by key once. That will then upload into there. So you've got most of the files in the correct position. Then what you need to do is you'll want to go to your server the control panel of your server. For example, on Nitrado, it's under General. Scroll down, and then you'll have your additional mods section. And this is the way that we access what is the start batch file for the server on Nitrado. Depending on your server provider, you may well have access to your .bat file. And if you have, there'll be a start line that's in there. And you're probably familiar with what to do anyway. But on a Nitrado PC server, this is where we put it. So as you can see, we've added, after CF and Zombie admin tools, now they're not necessary, but I have them as admin tools for my server. We've got semicolon at Survivor Space Animations, semicolon at DayZ-Bicycle. And that's telling the server, look, when you start with these. So we've got that bit. Now, what we haven't done is told the server to spawn in any of these items yet. So we need to add them to the types.xml and the CFG spawnable types.xml. So in the description below this video, you'll see a link to my mega site. And what that will do is when you click on that, you'll get to download, or it'll take you into my DayZ bike little folder here, where there's a very simple readme.txt. So you want to download that, and then you want to open up into your favorite text editor. Now, within the actual mod itself, so if we go up here and we go to where are DayZ Workshop, and we go into DayZ Bicycle, Hunter has created a very simple set of types.xml, but this isn't complete, unfortunately. If you just use those, if you just added those to your types.xml, nothing would happen. But if you have a look at my one, I've gone into a little bit more detail. Now, the only thing I would say is I haven't done much testing of this in terms of clipping, because the bicycle, the old bike, when it spawns in, is quite large. It's one of the largest models that we would have just spawn in as loot, and I don't know how that might well affect it in terms of where it spawns in. So what I've done, we've got HunterZ bicycle wheel here, and there's nominal of 30, restock of 20, only count it in the map. For some reason he's classed it as clothes, so I'm gonna go with that. Tag name floor, I've added that. Industrial farm and village. The idea is that hopefully you'll find it on the floor, in sheds, in garages, in factories, that sort of thing. I'm not too bothered about the bicycle wheels. They are quite large, but they may well clip. Now the bicycle, the class name of old bike, I've put a nominal of 10, restock of 5. They're only counted in the map anyway. I've stuck with clothes, and I've added floor, and I've added these to industrial, farm and village. So if you add those to your types.xml, save it, and then restart your server, they will spawn in as normal loot around the map in those areas, in industrial, farm and village areas. But the bicycle will just spawn in as the frame without the wheels, which is may be the way that you want it, which is fine. You may want it. However, if you want it so that there's a chance of the bike spawning in with wheels on it, what we need to do then is we need to edit the CFG spawnable types, which is this entry here. And you just need to add this near the top of your CFG spawnable types. Doesn't really matter where it is, just as long as it's not right at the top. And what we've said is type name is old bike, and I've given it a 25% chance of spawning in the bicycle wheel, that one or that one, and I've given them each a 25% chance as well. So it's quite a rare chance that it will spawn in with wheels on it anyway. I haven't bothered adding any cargo or any other attachments to put stuff in the boot. The cargo of the bike doesn't have a boot, does it? But I'll leave that up to you, because it's only got 50, and I'm not really sure. However, what you may want to do is you may want to change this to 1. So if you change these to 1.00, like so, right, and then add that CFG spawnable types.xml snippet to your CFG spawnable types, save, re-upload, restart your server. What will then happen is whenever a bike spawns in, it will spawn in with the wheels already on it, which I think is which is quite cool, isn't it? So whenever you find it, you can just jump on and go. And then maybe what you would probably do is maybe remove the bicycle wheel. I'm not sure about the mechanics of these wheels getting damaged. I'm not sure how long they'll last. I don't think there's a mechanic at the moment for repairing the wheels. But again, this is early days for this mod. I'm sure it's going to go from strength to strength. I'm sure he will add many different skins as well, so that you can have lots of different stuff as well. And that's about it really. But what an absolutely fantastic mod from Hunter. Adds so much fun to the game. The fact that you can have a bicycle to ride around on Chernarus or any of the Livonia or any of the DayZ maps, and the fact that it works so well and looks so well as well. So thank you very much for HunterZ for making this mod. Another great one to add to the collection. Maybe we'll see it in vanilla before too long. But anyway, so big thumbs up to HunterZ. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I will see you again soon.